your DNA is awakening, family of light. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notified moment by moment. Message begins right now. Whether we're called wayshowers, gatekeepers, ground crew or something else, starseeds are here to anchor love into the earth, educate the newly awakened, model calmness and balance, go first into the new, and remain last until all have transitioned. Starseeds and other lightworkers are a vital component of the Earth allies. Salusar tells us, when we speak of our allies, we generally refer to those who are lightworkers, at the front of activities that are occurring with our backing. They are the ones who are preparing the way for the greater advancement of our programs, that are restoring your sovereignty and opening up the way to ascension. Yet in essence every lightworker, unknowingly or not, is part of the divine plan, ensuring that it is successful. 1. Our numbers are growing, he reveals. The number of lightworkers is at a new high and paving the way towards ascension. Levels of consciousness continue to rise, and that is also another sign of how well you have taken to the task of preparing for ascension. 2. Myra the Pleiadian tells us we need not fear, we'll know our roles when the right time comes. As part of the ground crew, you may be required to step into action. Most of humanity is still distracted and asleep. You will know what to do when the time arrives. 3. Saul explains that one of our missions is to intensify the effects of the love that's streaming to this planet by opening our hearts and embracing it. As light holders you have the knowledge, the understanding, and, yes, the wisdom to open your hearts to embrace the field of divine love encircling the planet, and to intensify its effects by engaging in every situation in which you find yourselves with acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, and love. You chose to be on earth at time for just this purpose, and you are being given every assistance from the spiritual realms to ensure that you make a resounding success of it. 4. He tells us that we're the leaven in the loaf, causing others to awaken and arise because of the work that the light holders are doing, changing their attitudes by releasing all that is unloving, and embracing compassion, acceptance, and forgiveness towards all. The divine energy field enveloping the planet is intensifying and infiltrating the individual energy fields of everyone on Earth at this time, and awakening within them the hope and the faith that has lain there for so long hidden and unacknowledged. 5. We'll assist in the awakening process, he says. You are the light bearers, the ones who chose to come and assist humanity in its awakening process. And because of the task that you have taken on, you have infinite help and assistance from all in the spiritual realms to ensure the success of this divine plan. You really do know, deep in yourselves, that this is your task and that your success in bringing humanity to wakefulness is divinely guaranteed. 6. The Arcturian group says we'll teach the newly awakened. We see many awakening each day and many more beginning to question what has been told to them by the news and the government. People are beginning to recognize, listen, and trust their intuition, which is a sign of change within human consciousness. We applaud you for seeking the deeper truths in spite of continuing appearances and teachings that have held you in bondage for so long. Soon you will find yourselves to be the teachers, helping those who have no idea about what is going on in the changing world and who are tending to go into fear. You will help them to understand the new energies now manifesting as the outer, and also why that which has always been, can be no more. 7. Salusar calls us the vanguard who'll assist the galactics by answering questions when our star brothers and sisters can't be present. We know that many of you who read our comments already understand our position. You are our vanguard, and there will come a time when your knowledge will be invaluable to us. We cannot be everywhere at once, and you will be on hand to answer the questions from those who are new to the whole idea of ascension. 8. If you are in the know about the future, your knowledge needs to be shared with those who need informing. The truth cannot be concealed any longer, and clearly the more you can open people's minds to other possibilities the better. 9. We can also serve by taking some of pressure off those who've stuck their necks out to make ascension known. He reminds us, at present you have a number of brave souls who have stuck their necks out at risk to themselves, and they are leading the way and we are behind them. So please identify with them, and where you can assist, be of help, and if nothing else, spread the word so that others can draw some confidence from what is happening. 10. Confusing times lie ahead for the collective, Salusa predicts, will be the ones who make the unbelievable knowable and acceptable. Lightworkers are going to be called upon to help those who are unawake as to the pending changes, to understand the reasons for them when they are confronted with unbelievable news. 11. It is, as you might say, a time when it is all hands on deck as you enter a period when changes will take place in rapid succession. For many reasons, those who are lightworkers will be called upon to involve themselves in many tasks that they have prepared for over many lives. There will be souls that find it so difficult to comprehend what is taking place, leaving them confused or even fearful. What you can do is to put their minds at rest and give comfort where it is needed. Your presence and calm approach will be reassuring and ease their worries. Given time, it will become apparent to most people that out of the chaos a new age is growing from it, one that will give the answers and bring to the people what they want. 12. By our remaining calm and balanced, we lift that of the newly awakened and give them hope. Galarian says, those of you who carry the light are asked to remain centered and calm as you go about your daily activities. It is important to remain focused upon the grounding of this light into the core of the planet so that you are always in equilibrium. The qualities of compassion, kindness and helpfulness will lift the hearts of those around you who need to know that they are not alone. You can make a positive difference. 13. Salusa suggests that all lightworkers will soon feel a calm peacefulness, which will reassure fearful. You must have noticed that when you meet lightworkers, they carry an air of calmness that is very uplifting. That, dear ones, is where you will all eventually find yourselves, and you will know that you have at last found the peace you have been seeking. No one can take it away from you, as it becomes a powerful state of being that is also your protection. 14. Few of you are directly involved in what is about to stand by that open portal, but you can help by spreading calmness and giving others an assurance that all will be well. 15. The Arcturians through Suzanne Carroll call us the openers and tell us that we volunteered to go first and remain to the last. You are the openers. You are the first ones to open the myriad portals into the fifth dimension. Also, you are the ones that will stand by that open portal until everyone has gone through. The first will be the last. However, that third dimensional term does not exactly explain what we are saying. You, the openers, volunteered to be the leaders of this planetary ascension. Therefore you serve as the scouts who go ahead into the unknown and come back to tell of your experience. You dash into the bliss of the now, and courageously return to tell of your trek. You have become masters of saying things in a specific manner so that you do not frighten your audience. 16. Archangel Michael calls us the teachers and everybody else leaves, just as he does. You are holding the space, and you are still the teachers, you are still the showers of the way. When there is a mass exodus, there are always those who stay to make sure that everybody who wishes to go is equipped and ready and gets the opportunity. I'm part of that, you know. Laughter. I am always there until the last. 17. While many of our number may ascend early, they'll also return to serve as gatekeepers, says. So there will be those, what we will call the gatekeepers or the in-betweeners, who will go through an ascension process and be anchored in the full reality, not partial reality, not a glimpse, not an out-of-body experience, but the full reality of the fifth dimension. But they will manifest and be observed, as it were, in the third dimension because they are coming back to help. They are the doormen, they are helping with this onslaught of last-minute shoppers. 18. Salusa encourages us to stay strong. Whatever happens around you or directly to you, stay strong, and any problems should be quickly resolved as you are now clearly on the upward curve and leaving the lower energies behind. In fact, so many of you are drawing a clear line between yourselves and the old energies that no longer satisfy your desire for the pure things in life. 19. He recommends that we live our lives as if we're already ascended. Be true to your higher self and do your best to live your life as you envisage one who has ascended. 20. And of course most starseeds have already ascended, so we are only drawing on reserves that we already have. Thus our mission is to ground the love beaming towards the planet, lead the way, tell others what we've found, reduce confusion, model calmness and balance, encourage others, and remain till the last straggler has made the jump. Doing so will call upon us to remain strong, draw on all our reserves, and put fear behind us. We have our work cut out for us, but in it we have the rising energies to draw on and all the unseen assistance of the ascended beings who stand behind us. End of the message. Watch DNA Awakening previous videos for a universal understanding. New subscribers will be updated with the latest articles and informations. It's a good karma to put a like, comment, subscribe and share with your loved ones. Leave your suggestions in the field below. All the love to you, beautiful souls.